A cabinet minister shall have responsibility for such functions of government as the president may from time to time assign him or her. Article 117, ministers shall individually be accountable to the president for the administration of their ministries and collectively be responsible for any decision made by the cabinet. Article 17 of the Constitution further, it is a duty of every citizen of Uganda, that is in subsection D, to protect and preserve public property. Under the same Article 17, that is subsection 2, to combat corruption and misuse and wastage of public funds. So this leads me to our action. Before it leads me to our action, I need first of all to thank the Member of Parliament and the Chair of the Committee, Honorable Nambozo, for clearly stating the gaps that we have, stating the system as it is. We have a local government system right from the national downward. We have oversight committees at parliamentary level, at district level. We have park at district. All these systems have been there. When I took over this ministry with my colleague and the people we met in the ministry, we found there was a boil that was boiling that we needed to pierce. Just like you mentioned, you have 5,000 reports. What action was taken that I don't know? You've clearly stated it, Honorable Minister, that the minister, who is not me at the time, was supposed to present to Parliament or let Parliament the different park reports from each district. I've been a minister this is my 90th day. It's good that those reports are there. We shall study and go through them. But the most important thing, we have auditors, we have everybody at the district. Government every day sends money not only to Masindi district where I hail from, but to Katakwi, to Kamuli, to Iganga, to all districts equally. In instances like road fund, it sent all these places. We have auditors in place, we have engineers in place, but what are they doing? The case backlog can be expedited. That is very good. The Auditor General's report, we've been looking at it, and also we get information on ground. The campaign we are on now is a people-led. People are demanding for accountability. People are saying, you people, you send to us money. The president, you've been sending us road fund. What is the money doing? Our roads are dying. People are claiming Uganda government is sponsoring UPE students in city schools built by government, like the one I visited the other day in Maracha, at a cost of 2.8 billion. But on the same of that, still private students, government students who go to the school are paying 220,000 in a district where you have a RDC, you have a DISO, you have all these people. So many other things are on ground that needed urgent attention. If we go to Parliament that I remain in office, our ministry, luckily enough, we are 2 ministers. One minister will be working on these administrative things. Since she's a member of Parliament, I will remain on ground to remove the pus in the boil, to treat it with warm water and salt, put out bacteria to avoid getting a cancer. For the last 40 years, the president has been very kind and polite. In his remarks at the beginning, when he was taking over office this term, he said this term is a term of no sleep, no more sleep, no more patience, no more politeness, and no more corruption. Whatever we have done, I'm happy that I've shared a report with the Honorable Chair, a classified report, which she says I can give all of you, and I would request, since it is not addressed to you, read it for your understanding of what is on ground. What I'm doing what we call sample. You go to a district. I think I've gone to Namisindwa. I did not have a direction of what I'm going to do in Namisindwa. But I reached Namisindwa, 10,000 people were waiting to welcome me. I'd already notified the Member of Parliament, the Rastaman, that I'll be coming. So we met people where I didn't have even a rally meant to be, but they were standing that they have had a minister is in another constituency, but there is a bridge where I normally pass. So they were waiting near a bridge and a school to cry out. But we have a chairperson, LC5. The system in the local government has been sleeping. That's the right word I can say. We have a complete system. It's broken down. Now, to work that system, we need to check them. If we don't check them and they remain on the floor of parliament to make better presentations to you members of parliament, I will be wasting time. Every year, I will come and lay what they have told me in the district, but they are not telling you the truth. And as of you members of parliament, you are fearing these thugs in the district because they are accumulating too much money. I'm not a member of parliament, but I'm a member of parliament for Uganda as an ex-official. So they don't vote for me. The one who votes for me is the president. I must, with your support each one of you in your different constituencies to make sure things work out. Because I went to the deputy speakers. Deputy speaker is the head of the vice chair of parliament. He told me clearly, the engineer John Baptist of Mitoma has been a problem. I've complained to Honorable Rafael Majeza. I've complained to everybody. But because there is the Local Government Act, where the district local government, the district service commission appoints somebody, so the all minister can do is investigate, PS interdict, all those other things. But the solution has remained, the problem has remained. Honorable Kainda Otafire, the general, the Minister of Foreign, Internal Affairs then, now the Minister of Environment, Kira told me the last financial year, we received 1.something billion for the road. No single meter of road was worked on in my constituency. Now, if you fear the technical people at the district, let me not fear them for you. Let me sort them for you. I'm not witch hunting anybody. When I started with Mbale, Honorable Chair, I went to Mbale district. I went to the referral hospital of the district called Busiu. I found a husband to a fellow colleague, honorable colleague, a member of parliament of Mbale. The husband is a DHO in the district. This DHO, with his cleverness, he went to Bongoko Central, a fat-rich constituency. There's a Nayuku Health Center. They put 7 ghost staff earning salary, the remote area, the place is packed. When I reached the health center at 9 a.m., there was 1 gatekeeper and 1 nurse, and then there were patients, over 30. I asked them, when does the in-charge, a clinical officer come? You see, if we don't do these spot checks, our system will collapse on us. So, when I insisted that give me the duty rota, show me when you work, who's working when does this person, how come they have ticked them every day they have worked? To have been the first person at the health center. How come everyone has reported for duty that they have gone for outreach? I asked which outreach. So he called, give me the number of one of them. Where are you? I'm at home. What are you doing? I'm chilling. He didn't know he was talking to a minister. But he told me he has gone for outreach and he has signed. So I asked State House Anti-Corruption and CID and DPP. I was with them on the team. I told them, now, in this scenario, what do we do? Said, Honorable, this is thuggery. These people are not here. Let's make an audit. So they made an audit. They said there is a problem here. In a nearby center called Nayuku, I found a primary school next with 1,480 people registered. Only 700 people were on duty, were in class. When I asked the headmaster father, when I pressed the headmaster father, he said, we have 1,400. I said, Master, they are all in class? Yes, Honorable Minister. They are all there and they are happy, they are all learning. The teachers are there. Said, okay. He didn't know that I can count. So I told him this will take me about 5 minutes. I'm a businessman. I know how to count. I did my numbers. Now, headmaster, let's have teachers at the door. I'm going to count one class by one class. At the end of count, I had 701. I asked him, so where are the others? That he started now figuring. Honorable, can I talk to you? Can I have a meeting with you? Honorable, can I do this? I said, how much does government give you capitation grant? How much are you filing to get money from government? That is a sample of one school. I discovered 886 people have never registered in that school, but they are getting capitation grant. Who's losing? Don't we have park of the district? Don't we have DISO? Don't we have inspector of school? Don't we have education officer? It will take me 146 days to finish 146 district, but the district I live wakes up. I believe Namisindwa is not the same as it was when before I came there. Is it the same? So when I come to Mukono, the chairperson will be happy. When I went to Kabarole, I think the woman MP must be telling you, there is no district that I've gone and I leave a district as it was. When I come to Aswa, I'll sort for you what is hard. 2, I went to Busuyu, the referral hospital of Mbali. The government put 19 workers, 3 casuals, cleaners and gatekeepers, etc. 16 nurses and 3 doctors. 7 midwife and nurses have never reported to the health center. They were appointed on the same day, given study leave on the same day, without reporting at the institution, at the station. But we have all these people, you've been sending them, you send all these people, they go there. So when a minister goes on ground, it is different from when you send institutions. I believe I should not be corrupted. I don't think Honorable Numbers will be corrupted when you make an ambush in your school where you know there are ghosts and you count. It is your duty. It is a duty of everyone, like I've read for you under the Constitution, that every Ugandan, under Article 17 of the Constitution, it is a duty of every citizen of Uganda to protect, preserve public property, to combat corruption and misuse or wastage of public property or resources. Honorable Namboze and the committee members, I believe what we are doing is to support the system, to awaken the system. When I wanted to stand for a member of parliament, I went to my chairperson of the party. I told him, Your Excellency, I would like to go and compete. My people are telling me you go and compete. They will vote for me. He said, I've been seeing your rallies, but young people, you are misled. You don't know why I appointed you. Did the Banyoro know you before I made you a minister? Yes. Why didn't they tell you that time that go and stand as a member of parliament? Said, I want you to support me. I'm 81 years old. We have done our part as a revolutionaries. So you, the young people, come and be our backup in the 76,000 villages, in 146 districts, in 10 cities, in over 29 municipalities, in 2,000 plus sub-counties. We must work. We must support these, our fathers and our parents, the fighters. So, Honorable, I believe I can read for you maybe a small thing here. Honorable Chairperson and honorable members of the committee, distinguished officials, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister of Local Government is grateful for this opportunity to appear before the committee and to engage in a discussion on measures to strengthen accountability in local government. The Minister values Parliament oversight. The press should be there the same way, Honorable. You have press in your committee to report what we have budgeted, what we discussed, whether we fought. So whenever we leave these people do whatever they are doing. In Isingiro, they were rated the best district. Ask anyone from Isingiro if Isingiro is the best district. So there is corruption in the awarding committee. The people doing the supervision that they have come to a district and they make Isingiro number 1 forever. When you become number 1, you earn 300 million. The committee coming to award you a number, you give it 100 million and they make you number 1. With no mattresses in hospital, with no teachers on the ground, with a dam where government has spent money in one of the sub-county, a dam working meant to supply water in 3 villages, working on one farm, one person's farm. So if a minister remains in office that we have these people, they are giving us, they are supporting us, even the president, I believe, is going to make some changes in the nearby future. Because we must have people on the ground who are willing to work. If you are an intelligence officer, I should not wait for a minister to come out, people stop him and tell him, Honorable, you come and say toilet. A sub-county in Maracha where they used 100 million. A toilet where they are telling they spent 20 million. A school in Kasese, 2 weeks ago, they posted a small toilet that it is a kitchen. When I posted it, I said, Kasese, I'm coming. It took them 14 days to put a nice kitchen, expand it, leave the tank, paint it, expecting the minister to go to Kasese this Friday. I mean, let us do what we can. My work is to kuzuksa. Let me kuzuksa the system. I'm totally different. The way we touch things will be totally different. We shall go head on Then the people who are working, I want to ask you, honorable members, in Mbarara district, where I don't know who comes from Mbarara here, Mbarara city, the mayor, the town clerk of Mbarara, chased away the procurement officer, sent away the CFO that is insane. He declared the CFO insane. She has been appointing someone to do the procurement. She makes the payment.
You wind up.
I'm trying to wind up. I'm giving you just a snapshot. If I don't give you a snapshot, Honorable Chair, I request for another 10 minutes. Mbarara, you take over a role of all the 3 positions. How will you combat corruption? They gave a road to make into Ochira Road. They missed out 200 meters. In the quotation or in the contract signed by Solicitor General, they added at the time of payment 216 million. You have auditors, you have park of the district, you have all these things working. So we should show these people that we know what you are doing, and they shall come for you, and it will not be a polite way. The polite way they know, it will not be the same polite way. This generation is totally different. This system is totally different. Let us be remembered that we stood for the country. They may think we are doing the wrong, but the corrupt do the wrong, and they want to be held in a right way. We shall not hold people in a right way. Madam Chair, I went to Bulambuli. There's a toilet, pit latrine, without a pit. But it's a pit latrine, quoted 73 million, properly roofed, commissioned by RDC. What thuggery is that? You commission a toilet, and 73 million is spent without a pit, and you're calling it a pit latrine. So I said, what if this RDC wanted to go for a short call, and he enters that toilet, or he gets the area, and he enters that toilet? What would happen to that toilet? What would happen there? Would he go on that cement and then says, where's the hole? What is it? Why can't we do due diligence as people working in the district? You have councillors, you have all these powerful people. So corruption is syndicated. And the way it's syndicated, I will take it on, because I don't expect an envelope from any of them. I don't need an envelope from a cow. I don't need any facilitation. I've told Mr. Kumumanya, the PS, that the politeness president has told you several times. In Chankwanz, he told you, no more politeness. You either do your job as a PS to tell your people that they are coming for you, or we shall go for them. How many cows have you interdicted so far? 10. Is there anyone interdicted without a reason? Are others not waking up? So we should stop being polite on these thieves. Everyone should do his work. Why should a cow spend 1 billion without supervising a road, the road they worked on? Honorable Nambos and committee members, in Ibulambuli, which is a mountainous area, the president has provided government has provided 1 million per family, people who are doing PDM. In Ibulambuli, I think they have now received close to 18 billion under PDM. These are mountainous places where farmers go to the mountain to work. So to bring their harvest, they must use those maram roads. I give you money to go and put maram. You bring ready loam soil, pour it on the road. Then a minister, good enough, I asked Honorable Simon Mulonge, fellow minister from Bugisu, accompany me to the inspection. As we are moving on a hill, his shoe remains in the mud. So I asked him, so Honorable, is this your maram, how your maram works? The mud to hold the shoelace. I said, now to hold your soul. I said, now I think now you know what has brought me here. Then the engineer said, that is maram. I said, okay, Honorable Fred Yamukama, can you give me some engineers? A team comes from Kampala, take lab samples at 5 spots, bring to a laboratory, 0% of maram. And you'll see that case when it goes to court, they will say the man has no case, they will tell him go home. And the thuggery continue. Interdiction is 6 months. So the system of interdicting officers for 6 months, I don't think it will work. So what we are going to do, since you are the PAC of local government, I will propose to you very soon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are going to change the law. And we make simpler decision making. If court is failing us, if the prosecutors are failing us, let us do a disciplinary committee in a given district. They gave you money to build 3 classrooms, you built 1. We do, local government amendment act. We put those things. We should hold meetings in the parishes or in the village where a crime has been committed. And we call a committee, we budgeted as government to build 3 classrooms. This money built 1, the other money is not accounted for. What do we do for him? Sir, did you do it? Did you receive the money? Yes. So what do you want us to do? Forgive me. No. No job. Go away. You have children, Honorable Bachireke, who have graduated. They are jobless because nobody knew them. Because nobody has connected them. Because they don't want to sleep with the service commission. They don't have 20 million to buy a job. So this district service commission is another problem. Another nightmare. Another nightmare. And members, this one, support me, we fight it. Service commission, they have mastered it. They have someone they call the service commission secretary who manages the finances. And then you touch them, they run to equal opportunity. Equal opportunity, there is someone there in equal opportunity who listens to them all the time and he gives them breathing space. That time has also come to an end. So, Honorable Chair and the committee members, our move is to stop the wound from becoming a cancer. It will be done in that formula we are doing it. We are not using, like I want to inform you members of parliament, Honorable Kumumanya didn't have a budget for public address system. But a minister where he's going, the people are welcoming him. He didn't have budget for monitoring barazas, those barazas you are seeing. So I thought maybe I would also go and maybe use a small public address system in their council hall to speak to a few people. But when you enter a council hall, before you leave, like from Barara you have seen and all these other places, Maracha, people are waiting, people are annoyed. People, they ate their bridge money. People, they ate their school. People are paying school fees, more money than they were paying before UPE was introduced. In a government school in Uganda, they are charging 100,000 for a primary school. But don't we have all these people in place? It's UPE. In Mbale, Mpoma Secondary. Mbale Mpoma Secondary, Honorable Chair, the secondary government of Uganda gives it 150 million. Another one, Mbale High, they are getting about 300 million per year. We have paid 28 teachers. In another one, you have given 56 teachers. They are charging parents 300 without food for a day scholar. So what we are doing is for the good of the common man. Umuntu wa wansi. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you. Yes. Mr. PS.
Maybe before the PS speak, I would like to give you the service delivery standards that we have asked of the people. I too, all persons placed in position of leadership and responsibility shall in their work be answerable to the people. 311, that is II triple, all lawful measures shall be taken to expose, combat, eradicate corruption and abuse of misuse of power by those holding political or other political offices. Article 113, subsection 3, a cabinet minister shall have responsibility for such functions of government as the president may from time to time assign him or her.
Procedure, yes.
The chairperson, Chalaba Chideke, this weekend I went to Pakwach, where government budgeted for 900 million to do 1 kilometer of low surface, cheap surface road. I found the engineer had done 10 meters, but he had used all the money. He had only 12 million. When I asked him where is the money, he said the money. So now I said, now we have all these systems. You have a CFO, you have a cow, you have RDC, you have DISO. For evidence's sake, for how long are we going to lose money under impunity? So when people act with impunity, take them on. If you remain making reports and putting them in parliament that we act, the Auditor General has made several reports, no action taken. The corrupt are smart. They will run and get a good law firm to defend them. The people we arrested, I will read for you a summary of a few people that we have arrested. who have appeared in anti-corruption court, they did not spend 2 weeks. They have not spent 2 weeks in Ruzira. They have been given bail. What is happening with bail? Whatever we are doing. So it will be, it's not a Barugahara model or Balaam model. It is for all Ugandans, and I'm happy that your voters, the voters that give the president a mandate to appoint me, also the same voters who give you the mandate to become members of parliament, are now demanding for accountability. In a district local council like Isingiro, with Okwi, Honorable Okwi Palisa, he started with his very good English. He said he hasn't seen people taken to court. That is not true. Summary, we have covered. As of the other day, we had covered the 12 districts, but now those number of those districts have gone up. We have covered more districts. We have made over 8 arrests have been done by security. Accused person taken to court are 44. Cases files compiled are 24. Files in court are 9. Files with DPP are 5. Files under further investigation are 10. This is as of Mbarara, excluding West Nile, where another team is completing their files. We could have about 30 files from West Nile. So I've given you a copy. I don't know whether you are able to get a copy of this. Yeah, because you came late. I'm sorry, I'm not the chair. I would have told you came late. You didn't. But
Mr. Minister.
Yes.
What is the financial implication of these trips?
As I speak now, this is an inter-agency operation. Each agency has its budget. We are not funding organizations. A minister is provided with a car and is also given fuel. I'm an ex-official, so I'm supposed to move around the country as an ex-official, just like a soldier. I briefly mentioned about like public address system. When you find so huge crowds, that one the minister supports. There is no money. They don't have any money in your budget. I've provided that public address system. Nobody has paid.
Even donations have value attached to them.
No. It's what you see. The most important thing is donation from. There could be a value.
We would know that, you see, the ministry at the end of the day, there will be an accountability to be made and say, we used so much money for public address system donated by
that one. We shall compute.
The minister.
That shall compute, but I'm not charging. There's no charge. I don't think you'll find a cost of public address system in when you are doing your park stories. Maybe getting a medal. That the way people got medals in COVID when we donated Porsche and all these other things and cars. So maybe I will get a medal for supporting government, a ministry which didn't have a budget to do oversight role, to do mobilization. I felt I would go and use the public address system like yours in the council hall, but I was compelled to go for baraza. People come so many and they want to speak out. So I had no choice. The PS told me there is no budget. I said it is okay.
Mr. PS, you will address us on the budget of this. Say that we have interacted with activities that total up to 9.32 billion. I hope we don't mean that this money has been recovered, but we say that what we have dug out is worth this much. Is it that thing?
This report is generated by corruption agents. The money will be more than that. Now, like for Bulambuli alone, what we need to do is to have the final forensic audit, which is being done, concluded, to know the actual loss, because there are some roads where they would puncture with the maram. So now they are counting a road a meter by meter to see where they put maram and where they never put. So now another report will come out and we shall share with you that report.
Okay. Mr. PS.